questions. That's what Baldwin County investigators are going over right now after a huge money seizure along I-65.
Today, the Interstate Interdiction Task Force found this money in a search of a semi on I-65 in Baldwin County.
To late 40s now, still fighting these random people in random places.
Yeah.
For 5 million here, 10 million there.
No, he's just a big spender. You can't spend like that, you know? Buy an original. We'd love to have you in the Dow.
But
invest in Prime, huh? Do something smart with them.
Floyd Mayweather is reportedly outraged after federal authorities allegedly seized $250 million in cash and other assets connected to unpaid taxes and growing debts. The boxing star has long been associated with an extravagant lifestyle, and reports claim that his luxury estate's an extensive car collection, including several Bugatti variants, a $4.8 million Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, and a $3.5 million Bugatti Chiron, have been affected. Despite maintaining a public image of enormous wealth, Mayweather has reportedly faced IRS liens exceeding $22 million in unpaid taxes, along with additional outstanding obligations from earlier years. The reported seizure of such valuable assets highlights the scale of the financial difficulties he is now alleged to be facing.
He's filed a petition with the United States tax court saying that much of his money is tied up and cannot be easily converted into the cash that he needs to pay those taxes. And so for that reason, he's asking for a short-term installment agreement, and that's going to allow him more time to get the cash. Although the taxpayer has substantial assets, those assets are restricted and primarily illiquid. So the taxpayer has a significant liquidity event scheduled in about...
Floyd Mayweather, widely recognized by the nickname Money, has built a reputation around his lavish lifestyle and enormous cash reserves. In 2013, reports claimed that one of his bank accounts held approximately $123 million, highlighting how strongly he preferred keeping his wealth readily accessible. His impressive property portfolio has included homes such as a $25.5 million Beverly Hills mansion and a $10 million Las Vegas residence, both associated with high-end features, including large 20-car garages and luxurious interiors. Mayweather's preference for using cash is especially noticeable in his real estate purchases, where he has reportedly paid the full cost up front, further reflecting the enormous wealth and extravagant spending associated with his lifestyle. Mayweather's preference for cash is also reflected in how he has reportedly purchased real estate, often paying the full amount up front, reinforcing the image of enormous wealth and extravagant spending. Floyd Mayweather's properties have become closely associated with luxury, containing an impressive collection of high-value possessions. His automobile collection alone is reportedly worth more than $50 million, featuring some of the rarest and most expensive vehicles in the world. Among his standout cars are 3 Bugatti variants, each reportedly valued at around $2 million, along with rare Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita that he purchased for approximately $4.8 million. His collection also includes a $3.3 million Ferrari Enzo, a $3.5 million Bugatti Chiron, and a $3.2 million Pagani Huayra BC Roadster. Mayweather also owns several Rolls-Royce models, including a $641,000 Phantom Limited Edition, as well as multiple Lamborghini Aventadors, reportedly priced at about $517,770 each. Many of these vehicles are rarely driven and are carefully maintained at his properties in Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Miami.
I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage. I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, you know, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these two?
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me.
In August 2024, Mayweather shared footage from inside his private jet showing stacks of $100 bills alongside his collection of luxury watches and designer luggage. Earlier that same year, he posted photos of 7 Louis Vuitton bags prepared for a week-long trip, with at least one of them visibly packed with cash. These public displays further emphasize Mayweather's well-known habit of showcasing his wealth through expensive possessions, large amount of cash, and luxurious travel.
We've seen 69 walk up almost. That's a whopping 711 a game by rookies, and 125 have come with bases loaded. 510 different players have left the yard, and we've seen...
Reports claim that Floyd Mayweather spent approximately $5 million within a single week purchasing another private jet along with a $42 million real estate portfolio consisting of more than 60 buildings in Manhattan.
Mayweather just bought 60 buildings in Manhattan for $402 million. It's one of the largest deals this year, and the purchase is for 60 buildings and over 1,000 affordable housing apartments, making the average cost per unit $402,000. Before this, Floyd already had a massive real estate portfolio of over $200 million, including 9 skyscrapers in New York City. This new deal involving over 60 buildings is located in Upper Manhattan, and all these properties will fall under Article 9 tax exemption, which means as long as 2/3 of the apartments stay affordable housing, they can collect tax breaks for the next 40 years. And even though Floyd just spent $500 million, he just showed off his new $65 million carbon fiber jet. And the wild part is, this is his second plane and small plane. He also owns a massive Gulfstream 650. But his new plane is pretty sweet. It's a 12-seater equipped with everything you can imagine, including gold.
While these acquisitions have strengthened Mayweather's image as a major businessman, they have also brought greater attention to questions about his financial stability and outstanding tax obligations. Critics continue to question whether maintaining such an extravagant spending pattern is sustainable while unresolved debts and IRS liens remain an issue.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. Why they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind.
Floyd Mayweather continues to showcase his enormous wealth, frequently sharing videos that highlight his impressive collection of luxury watches. One of the most notable pieces in his collection is the $18 million Jacob & Company billionaire watch, featuring 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds. His collection also includes high-end timepieces from brands such as Rolex, Audemars Piguet, and Richard Mille. Mayweather often travels with several watches, making sure he has a different piece available for each day of a trip. These public displays further reflect his extravagant lifestyle and a commitment to maintaining an image of luxury and success.
I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases, and they're all full of watches. So when I travel, I like to take, you know, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Avi & Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Avi & Co. As you can see, Avi & Co. Now, let's talk about watches, let's talk about jewelry, let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll set this to the side. Now, we want to give the people an appetizer or something light. So we give you 2 appetizers, then we give you a main course, just a few watches that I got while I travel. So check this out. We're gonna go here first. And of course the company is Avi & Co. Crazy company. Now I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me come to you guys.
Floyd Mayweather built much of his fortune by taking control of his boxing career and promotional business. In 2006, he reportedly paid $750,000 to end his contract with Top Rank and then established Mayweather Promotions, allowing him to handle his fights and financial interests independently. That decision gave him the opportunity to keep a larger portion of the revenue generated from his bouts, helping contribute to career earnings that have been estimated at more than $1.2 billion.
Secret why Floyd Mayweather makes so much more money than all the other boxers. Stay until the very end because I reveal his #1 strategy that nobody talks about. Unlike other boxers, Mayweather has a different business model. He's the promoter himself, and his company Mayweather Promotions does all of the marketing, press conferences, sponsorships, and TV rights. He takes a whopping 50% of all the pay-per-view revenue and gets all the money from ticket sales, merch sales, and concessions. But his #1 strategy that makes him invincible, but first, make sure to follow me so you don't miss any content, is his ability to manage risk. His contract with Showtime Sports not only gives him guaranteed purses that bottom out at $32 million, but contractually states that his promotions company takes on none of the risk. So if a fight bombs and doesn't sell as many tickets or pay-per-view as expected, the network Showtime loses money, but Mayweather Promotions gets away completely unscathed. That is why there will never be another Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I think it was like a $5 or $8 million 5-fight deal or something like that. You have to check the numbers, but he turned that down to start his own promotion. And when he was with HBO, he worked out that deal to do the 24/7, where you can see the behind the scenes. That was right around the time when reality TV was getting big. So you didn't have social media then. People began to build and know Floyd off of the 24/7. I can tell you right now, my wife even became a boxing fan from watching the 24/7s. So the timing of him becoming his own boss, which you're going to make.
Critics often argue that Floyd Mayweather's constant display of wealth could become more of a financial burden than evidence of lasting success. By repeatedly showcasing his extravagant lifestyle, he may be reinforcing perception that money is a central part of his identity. This emphasis on luxury and material possessions can potentially overshadow his accomplishments in boxing and affect how his legacy is viewed outside the ring. Because of this, some observers have questioned whether maintaining such a public image can remain sustainable over the long term.
It kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old and feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But, people on social media do what they do best, especially black people try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group that got a part of it. Then you got 50, they just passing these kids through. So it's a lot of stuff to worry about, but people online seeing what Floyd did or didn't buy, I just find it weird on his end that you still feel like you got to announce every move on social media. And that's his biggest reason why he going broke and why he gonna be broke. He want to keep up with the Joneses. At some point, even, Bill Gates ain't really never lived that lifestyle with Steve. At some point, they scale it back. They had their fun. They probably bought the dream car, dream house, dream bitch. They had the fun, but they realized, okay, let me scale it back. At some point, you can't live your 40s and 50s like you 20 and 19. You can't live like that. it's okay. Okay, I don't really need a house in Cali or in New York and in Vegas, and I don't need.
Chael Sonnen, the former UFC fighter and analyst, has questioned how financially successful the 2017 Mayweather versus McGregor event actually was. Despite official figures reporting a $55 million live gate and more than 13,000 tickets sold, Sonnen, who attended the event in person, claimed he saw a significant number of empty seats and was allegedly told to present the venue as completely sold out. He strongly criticized the event's promotion, describing it as one of the biggest deceptions he had experienced and suggesting that the reported financial figures may have been exaggerated for publicity. Floyd Mayweather has continued to publicly showcase his wealth, prompting some observers to question the strength of his current finances. Critics argue that his constant displays of expensive watches, large amount of cash, and other luxury items could be intended to preserve an image of financial success.
Comes amid, rumors of Floyd Mayweather being stuck in Dubai because he owes people money. And, these are coming from trustworthy sources, Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, people who know about Floyd Mayweather's inner life. But back to TMZ. So they reported Floyd Mayweather was courtside for last night's pivotal Clippers versus Mavericks game. But before money got to the arena, he was handing it out, blessing 3 homeless men with $30K. Now, there are no pictures, there is no video of this happening, but there is an official TMZ article, and TMZ usually gets it right. TMZ also said, we're told Mayweather began talking to the guys and decided he wanted to help, so he busted out his backpack and blessed each guy with 10 racks. This is the only photo they have of Floyd Mayweather being at the game. And once again, this comes as everyone is saying he is stuck in Dubai. There isn't any other photos of Floyd Mayweather in the United States except for this one photo. And then we have another article saying this week, TMZ and Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked claimed Floyd had been spotted in LA passing out money to homeless people and attending the Clippers game. But then Floyd posted on Instagram and Instagram stories that he was still in Dubai. It says after Jason Lee shared a picture of Floyd sitting courtside at the Clippers game, Floyd posted a picture of himself geotagged in Dubai, and I believe this is one of Floyd Mayweather's most recent Instagram posts right here. It also said